なんでって、あんたを探しに来たのよ。許して、許してよ。
Alright, for this review, I did Violator. There's the original title below it. I have no idea how to pronounce it. It came out in 2018. But of course, Wild Eye re-released it under Violator. I don't know how to say that original title. It's spelled Baioreta. Barita? I have no idea. It's a Japanese movie. I'm not even going to attempt to name everyone who's in it, but I'll read you the summary here. A woman is trying to find out what happened to her missing younger sister when she discovers a sinister online bulletin board on mass suicide that leads her to a small isolated village where desperate teenagers gather to find death. I'll show you some images from the movie, a few of them. I guess this is the original cover right here. She went looking for her sister. She only found death. Alright. Let's see. I guess there aren't any really ratings on it yet. It was written and directed by Junichi Yamamoto. So I probably butchered that name horribly. But there you go. You can read them. There's the names there across. Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt those. Shon Kichikawa, Shinjai Kibu, Sora Kuromi. Yeah, that's as much as you're going to get from me. But I guess there's no rating on this, so I enjoyed it. Really twisted movie. Stay tuned for more on my review right after this. Hey, what's up everybody? Steven here, the Horror Freak 85. Going to be doing a few reviews today of different Wild Eye movies. This past week I didn't do any. I was really sick. Finally doing better. Yeah, doing better as I clear up. Not 100% yet, but a lot better than I was. I mean, it was worse than I felt in a long time. Anyway, as you saw from the trailer and the Internet Movie Database, I did the movie Violator for my first movie. And I'm sure you had a good laugh as I attempted to say those Japanese names of the writer, director, and the actors in the movie. Me and Japanese names don't go well together, so no. I'll go ahead and read the back of the DVD too. I'd like to thank the folks over at Wild Eye for sending me this copy to review. It says, "Gather and die. Death is the ultimate goal for this new Japanese gore fest. A woman is trying to find out what happened to her missing younger sister when she discovers a sinister online bulletin board on mass suicide that leads her to a small, isolated village where desperate teenagers gather to find death." From cult Japanese director Shunichi Yamamoto. Meatball Machine, 1999. I can't say these names, but it also says that it's for fans of Tokyo Gore Police, The Machine Girl, Robo Geisha, and Vampire Girl vs. Frankenstein Woman. And I didn't realize this before, there's a bonus feature on it of unrated director's cut, which it says it's not rated as it is, So that should be interesting to see what they cut out. I might have to go and click on that and watch that. It is subtitled, so you gotta be in the mood to watch that, but it really didn't bother me at all. So it starts out, and again, I don't know what the girl's name was, but she was with her mom in an empty apartment. Her sister was missing. I know the sister's name's Naomi. I remember that much. And they're looking around in her apartment, trying to figure out what's going on, where she could be. I guess they haven't heard from her in a while. And she opens up the computer and she sees a bulletin of mass suicides. People, young people who, feel like they don't fit in. They just want to end life, but they might not have the courage to just kill themselves. They can all, gather together to this, I guess what it said, this compound in this village, which I'm thinking it might be nearby Suicide Forest, maybe, because there is a forest near it, and it is in Japan, so maybe this place is by Suicide Forest. I mean, they don't specify that, but it kind of reminds me of that. And so she takes the train, she goes ahead and, wants to investigate this place and try to track down her sister before her sister ends her life. And while she's there, well, when she first gets there, she meets the guy, I guess it goes by like Mr. Red. He was the one with the short hair that was laughing in the trailer, the weird guy. Actually, they're all weird and crazy. And people that she meets, goes through, it's weird. While she's there searching for her sister, you see other people there saying how they're going to spend their last day, and they're thinking that they're going to end their own lives, but they end up being murdered by these other crazy people there, like whether they're decapitated. One of the people who wanted to die, he was a virgin, and there was another woman there, and I guess he wanted to have sex before he died. Unfortunately, he didn't get that far. After she got undressed, he was all excited, and he just shoved his face in between her legs, and he was like starting to enjoy himself, and he gets killed a weird way. Something comes between the legs there, and yeah, it's like, what the hell's going on? So there's more than just people there. There's like vengeful spirits there, and there's a reason why they're there, that you find out later on, which I don't want to ruin, but that death scene was like the greatest death scene. I mean, only the Japanese can think of weird stuff like that. People get decapitated, eaten, beaten alive. There's a lot of gore, so if you like gory movies, definitely recommend it. There's like these three guys that you see in the trailer that like beat people down. There's like a cannibalistic scene in it. The acting was decent for what it was. Good effects, great storyline. So there's like all this other stuff going on while she's looking for her sister, which she eventually finds her sister, but there is a twist to it. I don't want to go into it anymore. Definitely one I recommend. I mean, you got even killer ghost kids in it. Pretty much everything that you would want in a slasher, supernatural, suicide, cannibalistic. I mean, like, everything is in this movie, and everything that you can't imagine either. Like I said, the one weird sex scene with the ghost, yeah. So you got everything in there. If you've seen it, let me know what you thought. Leave a comment down below. If you haven't seen it, like I said, this is one that I definitely recommend if that's your type of movie. Alright, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and see you next time.